I want to talk about Sly Stone. Can we talk about Sly Stone?
Sure. I mean, talking about Sly Stone.
You know, when I saw that he passed away, I was so sad.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I felt like a friend died.
Yeah.
And yet I'd never met him.
Yeah.
And yet, you know, his music was so much a part of my life. It was like a friend passed away.
Right. Yeah, a lot of times I feel like his music kind of, like Al Green is another one that makes me just nice, soulful, good feeling music, right? I mean, Sly's stuff is a lot more energetic, a little more raucous.
Let's just talk about I Want to Get You Higher. Higher.
Yeah, no, it is. It's fun stuff. I remember when he was like had a fold out in Life magazine where they showed his rock star concert and what a mix of a band, right? A black female trumpet player, a white drummer, just.
Oh, and they're all dressed in furs and jewelry. Let's go, Lord.
And macrame hat with the metal, beer can.
Boots, and oh my God.
Wild stuff.
And Larry Graham being a member of the band, he's got a voice that goes, I want to get you higher.
Yeah. Larry Graham is another one.
Bass.
His solo records are interesting as well. A lot of times you'll find an album that you love, like Sly and the Family Stone, and you then look at, Larry Graham had some solo records too. Oh, that's cool stuff too.
Was Graham Station, wasn't it?
Graham Station, yes. Yeah.
Look at that for knowledge,
yeah,
huh?
Well,
a little trivia there,
shocking,
folks.
Shocking.
Little trivia.
But
did you know that Sly was born in Denton, Texas?
I
just looked it up recently. Yeah.
I knew he played at a radio station.
K-Soul, it's him, and it was actually an Oakland station that was broadcast all over the Bay Area.
I remember listening to that a little bit when I was there in the 90s, and that was kind of the station I liked to listen to. But from that, and coming up with his own band and mixing it up and playing in the Bay Area and getting a following and getting better and better and better at it and, hitting the national scene.
Do you have any albums of his?
Oh, gee, that's a good thing, yeah.
Wow.
We're doing,
Look at that.
Here's Life. Sly and the Family Stone has Dynamite, Chicken, Plastic Jim, Fun, Into My Own Thing, Harmony, Life,
Love City, I'm an Animal,
Am Lady, and Jane is a Groupie. But Life and probably Am Lady are probably the biggest tunes off of that record. But
boy, that's a great condition.
That one is
in good condition.
I have some that aren't so good condition. We can look at some of those too. Here's one just called Sly and the Family Stand. This is Stand.
Oh, I loved Stand.
And Stand was one of the breakouts.
Great cover. Great
Lots
cover.
Lots of interesting
Excellent
stuff going on there.
Good work. And this was on Epic Records, by the way, which was not really usually one of my favorite labels, but these they had a yellow label early, and some of these are on the yellow label. And then they went to a kind of a bluish label, and I hated it.
This is Dance to the Music, and this says Dance to the Music, Higher. We've mentioned that. Ain't Got Nobody for Real. Dance to the Medley. Music is Alive. Dance In. Music Lover. Ride the Rhythm. Color Me True. Are You Ready? Don't Burn Baby. Never Will I Fall in Love. And this record has gotten a little water damage and everything else, but it's such a great cover and all that.
I hope you get a replacement copy for that, because that's a great album.
Yeah,
great album.
And this is Fresh.
I'm not so. I know this album, but I never was very pleased with this.
Well, this has that song we were talking about earlier. It has If You Want Me to Stay. I was like looking.
Well, I do like that particular track, though. I wasn't familiar with it until you recently played it for me.
Yeah, and it just good stuff. Good stuff.
After Sly left music, which he did voluntarily, he left music, and I would see pictures of him later, like say in the last 10 to 20 years. I couldn't recognize him.
Right. Well, I don't know if we would recognize you either from your kid pictures.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, he's got this
He had his
curly,
head shaved,
long
yeah.
hair, you know.
There's a shaved head.
Yeah,
guy
you know, yeah. You
Right,
know,
right.
It just like, it looked like he was from a different
Well,
planet
take
almost.
it easy on your artist. I mean, so many people want their artists to be like Cher, that continues looking the same way. I remember talking to my kids and going, "How old do you think that lady is?" You know, when she was dancing on the Nimitz or whatever, Destroyer or whatever she was on, and they're going, "Oh, 30, 35." No, she's just a little older than that. And but you know, not every rock star or artist
Another
lifestyle,
great
everything
cover.
else,
And the inside as well.
yeah,
Oh
this
boy.
is kind of that thing like I was talking about, Life magazine, where you know, he had some big concerts, and
You know, we both should admit this. We love a soul band, a rock band with horns. Give us the horns.
yeah. What was her name? Sue Donaldson? or something
Especially
like
if you want to add a trombone to trumpets and saxophones, we're down, man. We're down. Whoa.
that? I can't remember her name. What you got her name? The trumpet player. They put so few notes on these records that I good luck in trying to find it. I'd have to, you know, Google it. It's okay, Dizzy. Don't worry. We don't have to look it up. They can look it up, or I'll type it up later.
I'll type it
on
up
there
later,
and
yeah.
throw it on there. Just because I'd like to get the lady's name right. She was very good, and she sang some of the vocals as well.
Oh, many of
Many
them.
of them.
Many
Right,
of
right.
them. Yeah.
So
well, and Larry Graham, throw him in anytime you want to. If you want to go
Right,
down,
right.
down and dirty, man, and soulful. Ooh, let him be on the center stage, man.
yeah,
Step aside.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So that's our quick.
I want to say before we let Sly pass
Sly?
away, I want to say he was, to me, at Woodstock, the highlight. You know, you could say
Stills Nash.
no,
Young?
because I mean, to taking the audience and how he had them in the palm of his hand with that, I wanted to take you higher, and they had that. You know, it was, I almost wanted to pick up a tambourine and go higher, or give me a drum. You know, let me be a part of it. He was so exciting, and he came not at 3 a.m, not at 11 o'clock at night. It wasn't raining. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a hot sunny day. He's out there looking so fabulous, and his band so together. He couldn't have done that any better, and he had that audience. That audience added to that. Where a lot of other people put on great shows, but at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's raining, it went very little. You know, it just couldn't go. It didn't have the engine, you know. And he was the engine and the fire, the accelerant, and he had that whole place jumping, and I loved it. I saw that when it originally was shown in a split screen, and it would be like the audience on one side, the left side we'll call it, and on the right, Sly and his band. And so I saw all at one time the whole thing. I saw the audience going crazy, just crazy excitement, and the band in the same mode. They're just like loving it. So I'll never forget that moment in Woodstock, and I wish it could be shown again sometime. It would be like Cinerama, you know, these wide screens, and just
Yeah, like what's the one down Cinerama that?
IMAX.
Well, no, this Cinerama is the one I'm thinking of. The
Oh, it's still
Cinerama-
there. Yes, right.
It's still there, and they
Uh-huh.
used to do those widescreen
Yeah,
movies.
and so that
And
could be brought
a,
again
that
out
would be a
in
nice
that
one
way.
to see
Yeah.
there.
Anyway, Sly, we're gonna miss you, and we lost two in almost the same week.
We
Brian
did,
Wilson
right.
and Sly Stone.
Yeah.
And God bless them both.
Both. Yes. We for all us Funketeers out there, it's quite the loss to not have him in the ether anymore. But we're living him all the time, right? Every day you put a Sly Stone record on, and you feel it roll right again. There it is. So
Well,
thank you for the
I
music.
do that in my car a lot of times because when I'm riding, I like to go, hey, let's get some energy up. I don't want to be bored in this car.
Yeah, bring it up. All right, so keep taking us higher and champ out.
Hey, Same with Dizzy. Thanks for watching.